Hytvgh, but Bejo Mudi, I know there. Clement.
I don't mean your stages, I don't mean your cafe, I don't mean your styling, I don't mean your naira, I don't go make a way. 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 I don't go this I don't mean your stages, I don't mean your cafe. I don't mean your naira, I don't mean your jetpack, I don't mean your styling, I don't mean your data, I don't go make a way. 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 I don't go this I don't get Georgia,
and I made the Ebron and Shasiano near Kobe Masu dia near Chelsea for Australia, Iowa, England. Now somebody to a Chelsea and it's a brand here Antonio Rudiger contract no a BBO news editor and Shana Brantiano will renew the contract, but Chelsea for and then Casa send your branch to me a renew the contract. Near free honour now you cost Spain, a branch Bakupe, a Karim Benzema. Now in Zambia for Karim Benzema, and I say Benzema, you're naming as the France Player of the Year. Now you're clearly mapping in the grass title. No, then so Benzema, Ababeje, Rudiger, that screen is no Rudiger, Abrantiano contract, no person sign matches. Now you home. So Benzema has been named the France Player of the Year. Now Abuafua a time a PM Yamam Judi Media Abro, a New York Estate, any Adun's boutique, and our summers. Now you call Manchester United as well. Yeah. Now one thing is a Man U for and some years for Man U. Now I'm never can. Now if you are come Manchester City for us and somebody say Abrante Raheem Sterling. He has been voted as a Premier League player of the month and December. I fear a chemono. Raheem Sterling is here on our far. One thing I say Newcastle for Equaco Science Striker. Newcastle. I'm going to sign striker. Abrante Chris Wood. 25 million euros and a Newcastle for a sign. In fact, Newcastle I feel Omania Brepa. see July, June, January, the economy, na omotimi agye players ni bebre enti eno ne nsama ekone free one ne yamba afcon sensemu na that one day ya Ghana Blasters any Morocco for Asia kind no akanse ni ko na wie na Morocco for etwa Blasters for ekabako Blasters for 80 anti ensima da braka na commenter urban anohye Ghana for bebre akasa na gospel musician as so eya osofocus ya pa eya papa Sonny Bedu what in sembi atujana ni nyina ne say or say there will be no Asamoah Gyan in Blasters. Sonny Bedu sama okanono or say there will be no Asamoah Gyan in Blasters again. And on in sama a free Sonny Bedu asia ye na ye free one no na ye ko anima Blasters is same na and a presenter be over UTV if ya poku Hytvgh lady and also the Nsembi Atuja or say it is total useless and waste of money for us to spend $25 million on Blasters and then some Hytvgh lady if ya poku or the Atuja or say useless. Say Blasters you want €25 million sorry $25 million number yakosi aka e AFCON because first game no show mumbadi mbwa ankoye kra ankoye eno ni sama efia poku ansum edi atuja na yankwe ni mane e call Blasters nsem ayeguso Blasters nsem no na abrantia former Blasters player eye Kelvin Prince Boateng and also the Nsembi Atuja that one there Ghana Edin Cho ewo Morocco game no and also the Nsembi Atuja or say somebody Tuja anything or say they should call me and give me the opportunity to play for Blasters and then some Kevin Prince Boateng and also the Atuja now AFCON some yani gusu Eddie Bremu na one thing they say me cow say Jumedi ye chogu ewo Facebook live Hytvgh YouTube so Hytvgh okwa subscribe YouTube ama come on Facebook also Hytvgh okwa we pia share ama be come na do comment at home Blasters Endra game course no say anyoda for comment to us here moso for semenhia make kan ama kama na yenko Ahmed Musa ho Nigeria player we or in some bebre atuja nsem o kan say dan what they are Nigeria etimi edi nkunim ewo Egypt for so no so mabom humoden pa mabom humoden na abrantian this year AFCON we etimi ankobi but or the nkra akwa Nigeria supporters any players no mo Cameroon so mabom humoden supporters no so enfa German enter omachi na players no so enko manim no mutimi enfa AFCON no embra efie na yemfiri on yenko abrantian dede ayu after Cameroon game no after Morocco game no the day Edin Sembi Etuja, Ning and Sana the day who enfano. A branch the day are you none who enfano see Osia kind. Now, case anybody no. Yanani to train common as say and okay.
Really well for the past 2 days. But, I wanted to play. My colleagues wanted me on the field. So I did everything to be on the field. We have been waiting for this moment for 3 years. So yeah, unlucky to add to that a cut, but it's football. No problem. We are very disappointed to concede in the last minutes. I think we showed a solid team. This is one of the favorites of the tournament. We went head to head with them. I'm very calm. And I'm very confident that we will go to the next stage, and that's why we're here.
You parlé en français. In 2010, we lost 3-1 in our first game. We managed to qualify. I mean, there are so many young players in this team. What is it that you're going to tell them to motivate them and let them understand that the task ahead is still something that we can get to?
No, I think we can get to and we will get to. Because it's our duty. We will make sure that we get to the next stage. But like you said, in 2010 we lost the first game. In 2015 we lost the first game. It's not something that we were expecting. But we are going to go back to the hotel, rest, and really
Wari Hytvgh na yem free there are you sense no na ye former blaster player around Lion Kings in Lion 7 and also the Nsembi Hytvgh after Ghana Morocco game no and also the Nsembi Hytvgh ni nyina ne say or see Ghana is missing a complete forward like Asamoah Gyan. I see Ghana is missing a complete forward like Asamoah Baby Jet Giant. And on the summer Lion 7 Lion Kings and also Hytvgh na yem free one after the game after Morocco Ghana game no Tony Bafo a ex blaster player we share players no after the game now oni omo etwetwe nkomo na Mora saying odi mo before Gabon game no. Okay, yentuaso. Ye koye ni man na Andrew the Blasters of Ghana. Omani Gabon Asia kan ewo AFCON second round no. Na akensi anybody we ya no nsem bebre na totoja. Na referee ni point no BBC. Wo de ye hwade.
It is goodbye. Let's have a quick look before we go at exactly what happened here. Well, a punch in the face from Tete. We saw that very, very clearly. That was a left hook.
He certainly won't get away with that.
It is goodbye. Let's have a quick look before we go at exactly what happened here. Well, a punch in the face from Tete. We saw that very, very clearly. That was a left hook.
That referee no who obia or fight no.
He certainly won't get away with that.
Benjamin Tete.
It is goodbye. Let's have a quick look before we go at exactly what happened here. Well, a punch in the face from Tete. We saw that very, very clearly. That was a left hook.
So after the game, red card be me who be crowd say about game red card. It's my first time I mean who be sada. We need some panels and more hands so who be there. Yes, and a chogu wano Abrantia Benjamin Tete producer Safa to Sumami BM Benjamin Tete Uhra Senia or Pima Gabonese International Bruna. What target to be a MSA Kwano Shego.
It is goodbye. Let's have a quick look before we go at exactly what happened here. Well, a punch in the face from Tete. We saw that very, very clearly. That was a left hook.
He certainly won't get away with that.
All right, so ya twaso ana ya koyenim. They so our Ghana Blasters in same now after the game, after Ghana versus Gabon game no, Abrantie Morgan Dere Ayu, a captain fantastic. When he Nsembi Hytvgh after the game press conference be here say enokai.
But no problem. We are Ghana. We are going to win the last game and go through. Inshallah.
Last question there on the back.
Hello, my name is Ibrahim. Andre, someone will say as footballers you should know the laws of the game and you know that fair play is not something that is compulsory for the opponent to do. So as players, you should have been ready for the action and not expect that they'll play the ball to you compulsorily. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, when you look at the negatives as we always do, that's what you say. But I think 99 times the ball is given back. If not, we having the ball, we will not put it out. That is the logic of it. We had the ball, Baba Rahman has the ball and he's alone. Nobody's pressing him. He can hold the ball, we can go forward, we can do whatever, but he puts the ball out because our player is on the floor. Simple as that.
Thank you, Mr. Dede. Thank you very much and good evening.
The game was very tough, competitive match. We were leading 1-0 and the game supposed to finish with that result. We already had 3 points in our pockets.
Ali kao i prethodnoj utakmici na kraju nismo bili koncentrisani jednostavno.
Okay, when dia Andre Morgan Dede Ayu or Hytvgh na yanko eni mani asanso Blasters in same one ma after Dede Ayu captain fantastic when na no this Hytvgh no owie suna Coach Milovan on also de ensembi etuja na say no on also a kind.
The last match with additional 3 points we can go through.
Coach, please, this has been about the third or fourth time since you came in that your team has conceded late goal. First in the World Cup qualifier against Ethiopia, your team conceded a very late goal and it ended in the draw. And the game against Algeria and this one, what is really wrong? Are you not doing your job properly in that regard to make the players aware when the game is ending that anything can happen?
As I said, this lack of concentration in the last minutes, but you have to take into consideration that Gabon team should have given the ball back to us.
Coach, please, this has been about the third or fourth time since you came in that your team has conceded late goal. First in the World Cup qualifier against Ethiopia, your team conceded a very late goal and it ended in the draw. And the game against Algeria and this one, what is really wrong? Are you not doing your job properly in that regard to make the players aware when the game is ending that anything can happen?
As I said, this lack of concentration in the last minutes, but you have to take into consideration that Gabon team should have given the ball back to us, due to the fair play rules. So the lack of concentration of our players, and we ended with conceded this goal. So as I said, we have to stay strong, keep our chins up, and concentrate and give our best in the last match. What to say again? I'm saying we were very close to have the win after this match, but as I said, something related to the fair play directly influenced the result.
Nijedna ekipa nije loša, tako da to su sve slične ekipe i tu su, tako da neigranjem nekih igrača kod njih, neigranjem nekih igrača kod nas, to je
Coach, Papa, the best coach ever. To me. When it's summer and round, but it Hytvgh after the game. You say game akaka krana ya pono and player baku Ibrahim last time player baku Ibrahim. And I was a born referee no chance to kakra. Now or chance no one check and a Gabonese international player baku. It's me a two born or two bona and now corner him or video World Court. Abrantia no tono who na born in a baby cry. It's Ghana for any anjo who cry. Now you're himself. Yet Baku Pena and Malam Gono. Yet Bekoy and so Ankoye Amaye. In fact, comment Bebrena and Bako Facebook app. We are streaming live Hytvgh 8. YouTube also Hytvgh 8. And no. Can't comment no Piasan Amaye. Jacob now say me telling with it. Papa Yakupon Shan, Yakuponia Cassi Piasan. Am I not of France? Na yem free black stars in sense numa Abrantia Baba Rama waya dibi pa na den na waye ningina ne say omuni Morocco game after the game no shedi oye odi Jesse eche supporter na yefe pa yefe kama odi ni Jesse eche supporter bi pa kama eno ne etwa gu ho na after Morocco game no Sembebre APM yenuano mo Cameroon Cameroon esani videos bi ni pese ebo echiremo supporters are omukota blasters echi our Cameroon after the game with Morocco no omubufu ye pa omudwan na in some supporters no Hytvgh Abrantie bi me friend one man supporter me na me friend one man what in Sambi Hytvgh na yenhwe video no say and okay
say prayer what did you hear see now over the shape I don't know kind of energy and I say what about Friday match prayer na na disappoint you what adan I didn't have a corner say me yan can the contract coach no say next coach no to answer when you not do here make a brabo maybe jump park no na see one me coach no adan I don't get this guy at the form. Over who lose, who do Sikako, who die, one who should want to Sikako. Come on, only the make cabinet church, a baby near Namabu Baby. Yet the buyer, Yankazeba, Yabelusako, Yakazia Perina Ako. Now, shall coaches are such as I do every man, and they have done a bobo, I take a taco. Because you're young green.
We need to say, coach, on said the material. On the said the material, Satale, shall we say, wouldn't say, Tia, and I said, after lesson, no campaign, and one and all. Prayer, what did he say? See now, over the ship, and I'm not going to get anything, and I say, eh? What about Freddie Match? What about Freddie Match? Play an end disappointed. What about I can have a one SM. Yanka the contract coach.
What is some more Cameroon with time blasters? A branch in Japan. As I say, Andrew, the day are you? Any games now? Referee if you charm on. Omani Anjo who ye cry, Omani Anjo who you call Facebook at Kennedy or being your console say you are everywhere, my brother. I don't so need the audio banano share am I NFL and this etu when you're back in kind amount. Now you free blasters in sense man Sierra Leone for Omani Algeria a game. Now case anybody really na Sierra Leone and Algeria timiako etipe kwa obia answer ni nyonko. Now when a game no ekosonum we ya should be pictures massive crowd pan no musha born e was Sierra Leone na eso pa because omoni Algeria defending champions na omoni ombo akwa obia entibi ancha ne nyonko na ye nwa pa to ko Sierra Leone and the etwagu e wo honom no na ye influence dey because studio bi no yembra a local stories how we picture ne so a one mount giant screen kase pa na Sierra Leone brand here no any baba we wo ho no mpanyin ne kwakra nyina omo ehwe game no na ekọ ye ma omo no mani agi because draw no boy kran e chen so mo win game no na omani agi pa ye eno ne dey cause e wo ho na yembra local story ani ekọ ani ma Yeba goalkeeper Razak Abalora. Some free ni ho eba sa Brantia no said here. One kotoko kwanta ya mapai. When ya new contract FC Sharif. Brantia no kwa kwesi akan ama FC Sharif. Eya kotoko goalkeeper Razak Abalora. Brantia no obo ne homa de pa ye obesi akan krama Blasters. And so this time round the team Anfreno and pay for whoever we say a rejected stone is gonna be a cornerstone somewhere. Brantia Abalora and other screen is now Oceano no. This stadium will buna ketem or call FC Sharif and Omaka see a kind. Now you quay him no down what day in a house any mediama game no a corner way and a corner way no. Na mediama etimi atwa has a kabako a house of folk etimi anti game no cry. Na some pie efri mu no edoso bebre. Na coach Samuel Buadu coach fantastic Emma house of folk or in Sembi etu jani bufu ye pa na yehwe video say eno kind.
What was the problem?
No, they didn't struggle. It's because of the officiating. I didn't talk about officiating, but this time around, I hammered that area. Why can a referee take such a penalty? And after all, after taking the penalty, just want to destroy our team, giving or obeying red card. What's the motive behind it? It's very uncalled for. We need the...
What was the problem?
No, they didn't struggle. It's because of the officiating. I didn't talk about officiating, but this time around, I hammered that area. Why can a referee take such a penalty? And after all, after taking the penalty, just want to destroy our team, giving or obeying red card. What's the motive behind it? It's very uncalled for. We need the beauty of the game. Let's play good football. The better side won. Period.
All right, and on this summer, coach Samuel Board or the two Jawasi penalties be any infringement. Nanka was a referee no bun any gusu, and also to me at Emma House of Folk, but a to me and Koya Mama was any team any players in Christ. Omunkosu Ankona Kani Carrier, Premier League no bet me Abomumading. Aji esi omona so BM na yem free hono ne be ko studio beam but one thing is say yes to me our Facebook live okwana do comment ato Endra Blasters game no say koye emawa na dia to ho ama e fa comment ato for no this sem ato na 7 sha making kan ama live ne wa husania echo yanko studio B ebusiafo mama kwa pa bacho bibia wako de oh yere nyamia se bokonso enye boko na studio B ene me sports panels are now me paying for omunim bo mu pa ene me no mba discussion Alexander Cranton a champion Mando papa the football monster baako pɛ aberanteɛ no ɔbɔ ne ho mmɔde yie wabɔbɔ saa nso blasters ɛntimi mfrɛ no but ɔmbɛfrɛ no ɛne me ankasa me senior baako pɛ my boss Fred baako pɛ aberanteɛ kura bɔ a kante kura mfa ne ho ɔgyina fifiri hɔ a ɔkyɛ pass rough me patch bɔkɔ deɛ senior Fred me patch bɛ Mike ne ma me kakra bibia bɔkɔ okay, arentia. Then a coso. Blasters. Oh, you remember Blasters is I mean commando. My boss, what's about Cordier? Nyamia do Miss Moya Pan, Miss Moya. What do you also boko? But senior friends say, yeah. Yensha Blasters. Before. You remember Nyamia Endra game na course on Yensha and another game Blasters a boy. Commenter Sonny Beru area about say there will be no Asamoah Pacho Mando you say. Sure.
Well, this Aquinia and I no pay Yensu Yenya. Sonny Badu will be back say or no the anchor. Musician, they are football fan home bench.
Sure.
But you see, in the process of nation building, we all have a say.
Sure.
Yenina ni eboa. Ana yenina na wasi eboa no man yeden ekoso. Na ushemua Ghana as in obia a sports person. Because your sports no ama put the name Ghana to the world.
Sure.
You share the time of your first appearance to the World Cup. Our history in AFCON tournament and any man. It says Sonny Badu can say a striker in the caliber of Asamoah Gyan Odika.
Wow.
Because currently we share your national team more. Meti me at the mensa to me bo I can say you need that kind of killer type of striker in a national team as we speak right now.
Wow.
In the Sonny Badu Eka. I support him 100%.
Say yenyo bi ati Asamoah Gyan.
Yenyo.
Na Asamoah Gyan so do fu kunfo penalty abona yan kwele ni na Asamoah Gyan.
Records I show say over the African continent.
Sure.
Say Asamoah Gyan koda no osoreba no bafield no so he will give you a goal per game.
Sure.
And the records are there.
Sir.
The records are showing.
Asamoah
Gyan. See, Ghana ama ehunu say despite your criticisms in Inano, Wama and Mbuna Bem, but he created a name for himself and for the nation.
Sure.
Asamoah played with passion.
Wow.
But that can be said about our current crop of players that we have. They are playing the game because of the money they get.
Wow.
In the striker the Obi able to make us a striker. Service I make me as a striker. And I look up to Asamoah Gyan. Me hwɛ near warrior near wire. And I currently me who play a beer. Obetimi aka say or ben Asamoah another Asamoah ye no betimi ayaman. Is anybody do can and nuclear trodo and you chanting and nuclear trodo no near or waka chain.
Okay, senior Fred, why didn't you the Sonny Bedu aka about baby jet hono?
Oh, answer me ba asem no so no me chia uti for ni wahwe for. Brother Jeff, what's the meaning of show?
Okay, we did so.
Alright. Yeah, but some so dear Sonny Bedu Kayeno. There will be no striker in the Black Star like Asamoah Gyan.
Wow.
A fact. Ask me, brother Kayeno. A fact. Records no doubt. Oko Ghana top leading striker in the Black Star team. One din obebo.
Asamoah
Gyan.
That's all no so crown or boy from you.
What boy from?
Baby Jet. Oh, penalty ni enko of Masune na baby cry.
Oh, 2012 Barca Chelsea. Now Messi omu here one goal per. Messi say no. That doesn't take out the fact that Messi is still the best player.
Sure.
What I say? As a player there, you have your good day, you have your bad day. And depending on how handle. And as Asamoah Gyan so far upon all the critics no, he still stood firm.
Wow.
Played his part. Asamoah Gyan one go project. In himself going to be Asamoah Gyan waba. Asamoah Gyan kaba kutuma. Any other player bet me akabiatu. That's the fact. It is a Sonny Bedu. Or we can say, my brother can say, oh, or a musician or a gospel artist now football dear. He's a Ghanaian. Wow. If you are supposed to bring back the lava, everyone is involved. Okay. It is also Ashwip no say there's something missing in a Black Star team. Hey, it's a fact. No one can take that away from him. Wow. I 100% support him.
Okay, but I say now yan to also lady way if you have a lady or yeah presenter or UTV newscaster so come or say it is total waste to spend $25 million on blasters. We should pull out and rebuild the team for the next 2 years before we start or contest for any game. Manu, Patrick, say.
I agree with that 100%.
You see, 2 years there. Wow, how can we pull these people out and rebuild the team?
Before me call a fear pokua ni submissions sure. Pay the money spent into this entire tournament.
Okay.
Let's look at the Nigerian national team. The last AFCON, qualify it wouldn't be fair say may you only a game to give assessments or draw conclusions. But in Penfobu baby say Agrobeso Ifriden Anopa. Just look at the Nigerian national team currently and not presently. Their first game against 7 times winners of the AFCON trophy.
Wow.
Egypt.
Wow.
They outplayed them. In fact, Mo Salah, we currently 5 top strikers and our players, the entire world. But for Mo Salah and Kanwa, they are not being fair with that Egyptian.
Sure.
But what happened to him on that day? Or you left the game no simple. The Nigerians played them, outnumbered them, and scored them.
Wow.
You see, it is all about investment. Now, coming to Efia Poko Asamna Okayeno, it is, to me, it is total waste of money because there is no passion within our boys. Sure. I, for once, have seen, say, right from GFA to the last player on the field, they are all business centered.
How?
They are not actually playing for the flag of Ghana.
Wow.
Because it's kind of investing in Yinano, or might be in Yinano, say, Charlie, tournament, let's appear and get the appearance fee, get the winning bonuses. If we can get to the finals and pick the trophy, fine, then we go. If we can't, we still have our accounts credited.
Wow.
I invest I say a boy see and look at their demeanor on the field of play.
Seriously.
They are not running around, making the interpasses play accurate. As a shameful beyond, I invest into them. Meanwhile, other disciplines in the country are not looked out for. From Kalabule Asi, I call me junction, so I'm from. Our street lights are not working.
Hey, sir,
but it's saying my Black Stars, and look at how symbolic their demeanor is on the field of play.
Wow.
So how can I even pray to support this team? Because there is no value for money. I say if I say one can crap and come in because on no war aspects when it comes to see what goes in and out of the FE. Because a journalist or Ghanaians are really tired of the way our boys are playing.
Wow.
The money being invested, we are not getting it back. Yesterday I really wept. I couldn't even eat yesterday night. And you know, the money that they are investing into our stars, 2 years to me is what? I'll be very honest.
Hey, now you what cup?
No.
What cup?
See, we shouldn't even waste. We shouldn't even waste the taxpayers' money.
Wow.
To going into the World Cup. Why am I saying that? One, we have individual players. we lack the teamwork. We lack the teamwork.
Sure.
Because Akwago is a guy sitting in a park, so they are just to fill their positional roles on the field of play. So they pick it, they run. They bet my pass, no pass, no chance, no shoot.
Just
say like fine. And I would for once not blame Coach Milo. Milo tini baby, and will be in the FA pick up a phone to call him. Say Milo, we have a job for you.
Wow.
Say Obi wo FA no year. It will affect everything. Right from the beginning, FA should sit up, make sure that there is value for money.
Wow.
$25
million.
What are we talking about? We are talking about something billion.
Billion.
154 billion Ghana cedis. Million. It's very bad.
Wow.
It's very bad. Meanwhile, you and I know, say, the country, there are a whole lot of issues facing us. A whole lot of issues facing us. Sami and Meninka, or mine Ghana, aside football, when it comes to the fraternity of boxing. Because boxing every year more medals than football itself. I stand to be corrected though. But you two, all the other disciplines, and we are only investing into football. She has like ladies.
Yeah.
She and mom de bro man. It is very symbolic. Say, Obe kumu krampono. Na omumpeni for crown. This guy always said the mom So there is no value for money. If you are Pokua, give them more fire.
All right.
Give them more fire.
That is from Mando. Onimbo mupaye. I say crown. I just pause award. Me ever come once a month. I'm sorry. Say award no next time. Obaha no the abana. I came for the phone. If you can see any man, I didn't alcohol. No, I can publish it. Senior Fred. Your talk on if you are Pokua's suggesting and
so say 2 years.
Or see 2 years.
2 years is what? 2 years here and say
hey
2024. I'm gonna say
I say World Cup
oh World Cup
next year
say Africa Cup pumpo. I born or Cameroon high 25 million. Now World Cup I go Qatar
2022 and this
year now.
Hey, this year.
That means say this year we are going to spend almost $100 million on Black Star.
It's here for on Black Stars Moons and Samiana Yagusu Eken. And to bet me about Facebook now they will comment at all. Now my king kind I'm way free. Nanaya I'm powerful. I see top show Sam. Give it up. Okay, God bless you, bro. Me that's Nyakupo H. Any commenter. But Sisi If you go Facebook HYTV GH. Okwa now the comment at all. Blasters. If you Pokia say Yem Pamo mo crana mom betina fie for 2 years near rebuild the team. So senior Fred, me patch to ask me.
Sana Mekano 2 years in days. South Africa Cup 25 million US dollars. Hey. That one come even called Okata the year almost times 4 or times 5 na you
are talking about zillions of
guys. Yeah, we are seriously.
Zillions.
Wow. 2 years Nuswa. We need enough time to build the Black Star team again. This Black Star team, these players, they feel comfortable. They are in their comfort zone. Sure. And they said those days now, Sule, ACM, where they came from, John Mensah, Stephen Appiah, where they came from when they are playing, we won't say yes, they are playing for the flag, they are playing for the nation. And if you are spending on such players, there's no problem with that. Because on the field of play, you could see the eagerness to win something for the nation. But here's the case, your players, most of them are foreign-based players. They started their career outside. Coast football, juvenile football, the sweat and the struggle, sure. They just need something. Oh, fine, I'm a Ghanaian. Let me come and represent my nation.
That's all.
That's it. It say, I see 2 years, maybe 5 years. So that we could start building the team from the juvenile stage.
That's all.
All right.
What I see? Yeah, build it from the ground stage. Then we know, say, if you are investing, we are going to get something from it.
Exactly.
So that 2 years in the Vim lady, but yeah, Yeah, in 5 years. And I say more than 5 years. All right, better.
Me that's a senior Fred. I don't say in 5 years, mom. Comment up and I know I say way free Charles both or say I disagree with my bro. When GFA called Milo, he could have refused the job. Milo sharp pass. Charles both.
Can you just go say what? Who unemployed? I have friends say be Juma. Skawi no ebe manoka say o minji.
I see Milo sharp pass. Where's the free Nana ya? I see interesting show. Keep it up, bro. More fire. Ojana atu so ama kama. All right, so you free if you poke and say now. Yeah, check Kelvin Prince Boateng. And also the same beer to ya. I say Blasters a friend. Me pacho man doju say Kelvin.
Opinions are like noises. Everyone is got one. Also no dear no. You see, it is not actually about an individual brilliance. We are talking about team play here. Sure. Well, Prince Boateng had been good. Currently, minim how Nikaria is even faring. Because at time you see him at the studios doing his rap and everything. I don't know how serious he's taking his football career now. But you see, I feel say Oma manage Prince Boateng issue na ba you know. Prince Boateng, Muntari and Paka issue na ba you know at the World Cup. Boateng being part of the national team was a plus for us because we all knew and we all saw his qualities on the field of play, how he complemented his teammates. Okay. Now, Mimi question I'm missing person maybe Prince Boateng and he say, is he also coming in for the passion or is coming in for the bills?
Same way there in the end, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, no players, no, I'm a young who say, I'm ba for the caller because scour a hoya day. And I say, Obia person lobby ma ni player maneba. Into minim de a pushy Prince Boateng. I say, I was say F any babe friend.
Calvin, so I argue. Calvin Prince Boateng so yadi.
And I never retorted the fact say Prince Boateng in Mbobo, born in Mbo. Sure. But me so me question is they see and players na my who say they don't play for the flag anymore. Because Obi Beka say see and some Mbobo ni we am call retirement. Na mbe na kwa na me sresra ade a. How would Ghanaians take me? It's in the say no nyina despite say Omobobo no, they have that business mindset at one corner of their skull too. Into the Prince Boateng or Basso or what team no to win more silverware and now I say Oba no so abe draining. That is what I want to get from Prince Boateng.
All right. Yakupo Shiramando. Comment about Facebook and I know the power where Nana Junior GH also loving the show. Nana Junior GH now someone say Calvin Prince Boateng should live there. He's a useless player. When Prince Boateng want to call, I bet you Ghana. Charles Bolton say Calvin Prince Boateng was his own doom. Now he doesn't even make the first 11 in his team. It doesn't work that way. Okay, I don't need some Charles Bolton. So any free Facebook. Am I comments on the other? But senior friend, yes, game win. Andra, yes, Ghana versus Morocco after the game. No supporters are Omuo Cameroon Mubufu ye pan. No need to say a buffon come Jordan Ayew. Almost say next game I any Gabon Bebo Andra game. I want some say Jordan Ayew. Now Jordan is useless and it's collapsing the team. With me and Pushy, our Palace no Oba Ghana on Boshe. Me pacho, what did you say?
Jordan is in 70 day. Jordan, the Ayew brothers, because I say, Omani say, Blaster, they are untouchable.
Oh, yeah, me but producer pacho video no ha. Fatu mame supporters no. Abrantia ba kubiana or my warning. Say, Jordan, are you useless? It's here for you.
Why not be here? Make a bravo, never jump back. Let's see one man make back for 2 coaches. I don't got this guy at the form. Over who lose, I will dig, who do the caco. Who die, one who should want this caco. Come na only the that shit. Papa dey wait me win. Me ka bi na church e be win a. Nyame boy be win. Ye de ba ye ankase be win ye be lusu akọ. Ye kase ye pe win akọ. Now she coach Jesus say say dey obi ma. And dey ye dana ye bobo wi ye prepare ye say ketako. Because ye nya win. Win ni chese coach on say ni material dey. On say ni material ye. Satale we showi. Say wunim say atia so be pam. And I be say say after election no campaign. And one no. Because ye win. Win ni chese coach on say ni material dey.
Okay, and only the free Abrantia no eba na. Was it players no mulusua? Moji musikako. Yes, you win. Senior friend. Asa if you love so if you yangu poncha wate michia pa nyamenya okesi sweeter nyamenya okesi pa senior friend. Asebe na also work.
What's it? Baro kasa obo.
Obo yeah.
What's it? Passionate or the kasa no. Menyaka ye players na sa passionate the bobo. Same passion or the love for the game. The okay there is true.
Wow.
Yeah, by say baby ni. And to win, we prioritize the trophy more than anything. But to the players, no, they are taking their bills. And they ampa.
Wow.
Since I have from Kwandi, we knew, Ubo, Wambo, Ibetiauka. And the okay, wow. If this is the timer, we have to just know, say, to win back, to bring back the love for Black Star team. We need consistency. We need to see some energy in the team when they play. What I say? Sure. So if you are not seeing all these things, we have every right to be angry with the players. We have every right to be angry with the coach. Wow. Because first game I hear boy, you can't tell me say the coach was trying to play a possessive football, or play attacking football, or play defensive game, or to get the opponent on a counter attack. You don't see anything like that. I say, Munko, we are defender, we are left back, we are a ball striker running there, we are winger, we are Munko ball. And with that, no, we can't win any game with that. Sure. So we have every right. For the love of the game, we have every right to be angry. We have every right to be angry.
Boy, right.
Boy is right. I support him. He's right.
Okay, yeah, commando. Senior, me pacho. Abrantia he cause I say Jordan, are you? I mean, I'm fixing our any carbon game. Now Jordan, a boy form. Me pacho. Who want Chiriman? I also tears here. They say, I want your kind.
Obo, I show some level of passion.
Sure.
So be Kobe man, so now be painting with your national colors to give all your support and everything. Now who say Omo Mujina Park and that's why ye to almost sabe. Omo show the level of commitment on the field of player like team Sam. Sure. It is really hurting. So we want to say, whether lose, win, or draw, a branch of the Regina Park, you know, your account a be bloated up.
Yeah.
Appearance fee keke kranyi bibiki tuwa. Well, you know, Obo, I feel what Obo is feeling. Wow. Because, sure. The whole Ghana, that young 30 million plus, you know. You ain't even share the national colors to get to the field and play. And Nuntina, you were a representation of us on the field of play. Now, you don't show for it. Say, ya sumao, bijinemu maya. And Obo on say, Uncle Man Casache, Kakanka, Obunso, and Kobesu. Because any
passionate or the Casa.
Looking at the days of Asamoah and Muntari Mu, when was the last time? Let me ask this question. When was the last time, Honorable, Oko baby na what's the national anthem being played? When you chills on your skin. Say Ghana national team ball. You bought the national anthem when you chills on your skin. Da.
Mekai 2008 AFCON. So I don't come to free school. Now because I love the likes of Muntari, SCMO, Agogo Munina, I mean for the currency is quite in
very well.
Passion but this time you don't feel anything.
Exactly. Because penny for my tag they say bring back the love. But the truth of the matter is the love will start from our players. They need to win us back.
Wow.
They need to win us back with a new mindset. Say, we are on the field not all entirely because of the money. We want to win for our nation. We want to do something for our country. And no nkwa ne betimi ama me say nya that chill moment na. Yeah, but the national anthem na me so bucket. Oh man probi. Police barracks. Ni me twa kwam na bucket ni da so me. An nsuo wom. Na me de sa to me kokoso. Na me recite the national anthem.
Wow,
because Ghana popo.
The passion is there.
Say any obium. Itino the oboy kanu. The national team is not for any family. Are you brothers? Say your captain Bejino no catch and say the first game he was under the weather, he was sick. And he underperformed that. He has not been fair with Ghanaians.
How?
Captainship no enye nebusian for there. Please. The day minimum.
Don't say that.
Under 20.
Yeah.
It's not the day we are seeing now.
Sure.
The day under 20 fought for the country. That was when we all loved the day.
Wow.
I will never ever be Bunyaye. I will never ever be somebody of that nature. The day fought for the country when he was captaining the under 20 national team. And they won us that trophy. We fell in love with the day that very day. But what can we say of the day now? Then you want the day wants to say
So are you saying the performance performer now?
Swati.
But the day is far better than Jordan.
No. Jordan to me, I would say he is the best duo we have in our national team now. And also managing the year. Let's look at his footwork. Let's look at his footworks and his work rate at Crystal Palace.
Sure.
If he's being managed well in the national team, say he's being managed well in the national team, we'll get the best out of him. Let's look at Asamoah and how he started. Yeah, Bonechi, and motivating, and he became the Asamoah we all know now. I was saying it's been managing Jordan here, but management started with Jordan himself from the onset. When he gives himself that chance, now Obo with that passion, Obama Crystal Palace, we will see a whole different Jordan in the national team.
Wow.
Okay,
it's here for Oko Blessing, great discussion. Oko Nyakupo Enshira but you me to comment at us here. Jordan Ayew need the day Ayew. Why not elbow blasters from why not the morning bo Ekoye our blasters. Wait me to comment at us here. Na yem free one yensha Endra game no. Ghana Gabon. Senior Fred. Ghana Gabon. Dear Nanko Yamo. Endra game.
Bibi Ankoye.
Okay, Chilemu Kaka. But Endra, one thing is Jordan Ayew. Or your player be as on Bonechi and Bobo. Endra, because of say Morocco gave me a Bonechi. Endra Jordan and Bobo Palma Beniti. I don't know, so I gave me oh, Jordan Bobo Beniti you. And senior friend.
The only way I'll remember Jordan Samagdi say the way he was struggling back. To cover up for Yadon. But from the keeper to the last player, Bibi Ankoye, there was no chemistry in the team. There was no link-up play. One linky defense to midfield. One linking midfield to the attack.
Wow.
There was nothing like that. Oshe Yadom anyway Jordana. Oshe match here after the first half no omunya some little misunderstanding because we were not clicking. Nothing was clicking. Even on by second half the crampono, still on the foot of play crampono. Omo be omo na Jordan Ibuefu. O said the game here pa. There was nothing clicking. Midfield, nothing. One and I holding midfielder party.
Oh, and that party in our game anymore.
What the party and I am holding midfielder and I say Idrisu.
It wasn't at the party.
Party wasn't at the party yesterday.
Wow.
Midfield no. What to me say Gabon for nya baller na midfield no. Unhu bia around the midfield. Nothing went on wrong from the keeper. Keeper the kicking here.
How?
Or kiki ball bia.
Na say or a foreign based player. Ghana no dey pay.
Third division.
Abalora wo ho yes.
Third division team. And the third choice in the third division team. Your first choice goalkeeper. A whole blaster.
National team.
They be here sana.
Say you share body boat in your farm.
Money boy, what be no chi? That third division no obo crampon on your first keeper. Now first keeper new and now I can also at least or a second keeper.
Wow.
Third keeper. Oh, who will do this?
Only Ghana.
Are you saying say goalkeeping side na from so
what's that? The other guys say Ghana GFA. I am gonna say before Ankasa in the whole Yempenukre.
Wow.
Way back on Kofa Korase a Bayano. Korase was perfect. The only problem he had with the Black Star was he couldn't communicate with the players
because of the tree.
The chin. But that doesn't take out the fact. Players move from a Sao. Or moving from or born light body now Spain on Tikasepia. But by England, I give him the benefit of the doubt. He's playing. Doesn't matter. Football doesn't need language. Football doesn't need language. Or by Okase, our goalkeeper department no. Enye no. No say. Yeah. Okase it but I say yeah on him yeah. Wow. Into I am for currency. From the goalkeepers department no here. Enye. The Oscar your goalkeepers mine no. Minim.
So technical team no technical management board no. Say
no.
You goalkeepers all the so why are there? All the na dey call.
Oh fine, or the
call. Oh more savings near.
Or the call. Why are there? But on say being no and just say compulsory say why a footballer da but just say you be a good coach. Why a goalkeeper doesn't mean say you be a good scout for goalkeepers. How can you a whole blaster who my first choice goalkeeper wakwa third division ako third choice keeper so my first no
na say you no kwa na your friend o Richard ata wo Atigi so ho.
And I make an there is no way they will choose a local player over a foreign based player.
Because some say local players no money ade.
Because someone the league nankasa no. Enye.
Hey, David, league ni dey koyo. This is kotoko jina na so pa.
Afena I say league na basro.
This is kotoko jina na.
Looking at yesterday's game nankasa no. All the departments were poor.
Wow.
Are you? No a strike and I say no a 10.
Did they announce Jordan?
Did they?
Oh, I'm born one top strike. I'm born strike and I'm born strike. All right, Mami Kai comment here. What say? Charles Bolt. Charles Bolt said the price reading for the AFCON is $45 million, and you present a budget of $5 million. How can your budget exceed the cash price? How can your budget exceed the cash price? Wouldn't the nation be running at a loss? Massa, they should come home.
They should come on sharp. Fast.
What's I say? The day Ayu is 32 years old. Sevenshia, he needs to step down for the upcoming stars. See, it is the high time we face the truth and stop favoring the Ayu brothers because they are not helping the team cry. Hey, Charles Booth, I'll call your hard you. I say our key player yesterday was Baba Idrisu, and once he went off, our midfield became loose. And to make matter worse, Milo decided to take off an attacker for defender. that was when I knew we were doomed. Milo wants to tell us that Walcott is better than Ghana Premier League goalkeepers are now. All his long balls are beasts. Richard and you say hello. Hi Richard. Blaster Sandra Koya for comments at home. Exactly Fred said the fact that Olele had a fairly good goalkeeping career at the national level doesn't mean he would make a good scout or technical team member. Hey, and some only Charles Booth in some or the Atuja Madu. Yes, goalkeeping side, you know, about defending side. Goalkeeping side, do we still have a problem? Send your senior friend a kind. Goalkeeping side, do we still have a problem?
Yeah, problem I mean so far. Send a senior friend a kind, Osha Kwaraseba, obe expose the canker within
the goalkeeping department.
The team as a whole, on the side, with the goalkeeping department. And Omunsa Kwe, man a chance of having. And why don't we clear him? Any sideline, you know. Kwarase was perfect in our post.
Wow.
He was perfect. Though now language was a barrier for him, no. You could see, say, he was commanding the post in which he found himself. Sure. Every good sportsman will tell you, say, despite a captain on the field of play, no, every team's captain is the goalkeeper. He sees everywhere.
Wow.
And to say, keeper is very timid or affecting the team. Because I also commanded the back lines, you know. Now, the back lines also commanded the midfielders. Then, the midfielders too will push the strikers. Then there'll be that team play. Let me sway more from our discussion. Okay. Here, Chelsea, Peter Cech, John Terry, more time, Michael Essien, more time. When Chelsea had the best defense,
actually, cool.
Not Cech wasn't conceding so much. It was because of communication. Who share your new keeper here and your Walakoti and your one? Want to be communicating with the guys because of course, one, I'm a newbie to the team. Into no, me to me be senior players so. Into me command you into me in your way. Into the abundance if there's no communication and not your first staff no. There were instances I'm want to me call ball so. Uncle was saying continue keep on communicating and keep on call for that ball. But no copy keep on so baby. Because there's no communication. Into your goalkeeping department in there. I'm sorry to say, a one yet. And the team as a unit. Ankasa is not in a good shape.
Wow.
Because every good team, midfield, would be working. And no Thomas they party teasing passes in him so or Arsenal's or Atletico Madrid. Nah, he was lost in the Morocco's game. He was lost in yesterday's game.
Wow.
Thomas Partey wasn't at the party at all. He never showed up.
All right. Maybe I to us way free the workaholic. I see greetings from the UCOM Sports Arena. Unless one of our own, and then the workaholic was a day. Now, what is was it UCOM for a show? Come on, Mutio Pa, moral support. Richard, and you said good work. Keep it up. I know a free however. But all of us to me, they'll comment out to Asia Amaye. Said the Blasters of Ghana. Omobody boy a coin and so when now they'll comment out to commenting box in him Amaye. Say answer this to a fatu a back in kind. So per se a sending message you suma Blasters fatu her we are the production team never forwarded. Am I reporter back on our Cameroon and also the man pay for Amaye. So Mando patch up to us, mommy.
It's an Americano. The entire team, no. I say they should go back to the drawing board.
Sure.
our defense is not working. Our midfield is not up to the task. The striking rule on it, dear.
Very bad.
On it, dear. And no, the be a union will be pan and go say, on a branch back we bought the 1 and 2 passes. No,
on it, we guy no beam. Joseph Pinto, let create space, man. One and also the ball in man.
They're not a dear American.
Yes, Anka will be 2 up. Anka will be 2 up. Anka will be 2 up. Later on, we think or Ben Pinto no panacho.
No panacho.
But you see, you don't play like that. You are the captain. You see, you can't always carry the team on your shoulders. The load is too heavy for you alone. Anka captain there. Anka mayenka say and I'm sumpo and you win a game way.
Sure.
Sometimes being selfish doesn't pay. And to be honest with you, they say and all Ghanaians, irrespective of their role they play in society, are now glued to the calculator now. After yesterday's game, Obia started your calculations. I was say you're winning your next game, near share more goals.
That is what we are being noted for.
What if the final game, Morocco and Gabon, goes a goalless draw and now 1-1? But Mimi there, to be honest with you, Mimi Nyaya. And the stars should agree, say, we've done our part. But we were never up to the task.
Wow.
Let's come back home, re-strategize the team, map up strategies that would help us to carry the flag of Ghana very high. Like, we should rebuild the team again, right from the juvenile level. What happened there? To me, there
it's a waste of money
because there is no chemistry in our team. Nothing motivates our boys. Into the minyaya and team ni more dear and can back. Yam building a fofro.
All right, so from Mando, Siakanye pony born ball when you sports musu kama on us say yam brafie yan real building team in the back. Now you go Facebook comment in the baby Asans our Charles both say when Anas released the documentary on the filthy in the GFA, it was supposed to be our wake-up call. But what do we see? We see talented individuals in the local league being slightly for others because some monies have been paid. Fatau Ishahaku and other GPL players should be given the chance as well. Fatau Ishahaku and other GPL players should be given a chance as well. And only in summer a free Charles Boat, but when you free Richard and you're going to say Alex, one, please call me. Okay, Obefra, why? US done, and you have you, US done, who said, boss Alex, you do all, but just say Ghana will qualify party unless 99th century. Oh, Chairman, why? Chairman, why? Where's the free? I've waited 3 months in power. Now 99th century there. The 25th century or the 21st century.
21st century.
US done. All right, so Richard, and you say after using the $25,000, and what this can be on Bedipa. And see, I don't need summer so our Facebook comment box in him. Now, senior friend, you free defense, goalkeepers and Yamba defending and our defense side on them. How do you see our defense for now?
Our defense, and run a ball, Jeku, any Amati or Central, and a ball,
Baba,
any Yado. Or flank and left flank.
And Brasso Yado Botu Hoyepan, the guy really falls for me. Me also work.
Or you overlap it?
Oh, why you be? Flanks are overlapping.
We 2 and 3 no, Obi overlapping.
No, Andra me who so be overlapping.
Current football.
Me who so be overlapping.
See, I can't current footballer. Go see enough.
Overlapping. Wow.
To move to the international way, you know. Besides, I don't know a Liverpool player, Arnold. They overlapping.
Wow.
Cancelo, I don't know. And see our system by overlapping. Rhys James, answer by injury. I don't know our system because of overlapping.
Sure.
And we are 2 Now see, me a defender, I will not move forward. You not push the team forward. Defender, the more you move forward, the more you are pushing. You push the midfielder. The midfielder push the attackers. But now, baby, they also feel relaxed. How many dangerous attacks now? And why? Because the defenders were not pushing us.
Wow.
Coming to the pairing of the center backs, no, I think it was okay. Amate and Jeku was okay, but I had problem with Baba and Yadom.
Oh, but Andras, me feeling Yadom game pound. And that the guy really forced pound. Yeah, guy now no that's so no marking pound.
Go ne fin never.
It sounds free throw. Every 2 and buy, but Yadom Andra me feeling the style of play no.
Go no unim nipo kosi go no.
Debbie.
Baba Raman.
How?
But you people don't understand.
How? Explain.
O player that phone when you're ball. What do you as a professional player? Wait for the referee to what? Whistle.
No.
For a fair play. Do you control? Yes, obo control no. And a referee need you throw. And a quick throw. And I'm the share. So Uncle Chama referee no bo whistle no. As obo no control now. I come make fair play am I. The ball be given back to us to restart the play. That's what caused the goal. So all the players were expecting say referee be fair play am I. And now almost omiye quick throw no. Enti omiye quick throw no na Yadom apusha benim kra. Apusha benim. And apa play no so eko share. That's what the day was complaining about. But forgetting say for a fair play no, the referee has to whistle for it. You the player don't decide for a fair play.
Yeah, sure.
You don't decide for a fair play. Baba na ekosi go no, but no one will say.
Now why not can? Because Andra said I didn't hear you will never see say Baba so.
You never see say Baba because the people were smart enough to do a quick throw.
Sure.
Right, we play at that form. I don't want to stop the game. We don't stop the game no. Referee what game no? Referee who say we play at that form.
Sure.
You are holding the ball. No one was attacking you. You are in full possession of the ball. Not the ball I go through.
Mando, the senior friend can what you say?
Because
hey,
because you see, I wouldn't only blame Baba, though on the pinnacle of the entire situation, but me blaming the entire team. How can you be so absent-minded within that few seconds? Football is a game of chances, and the Gabonese took their chance. They just took their chance. Knowing say fair play and yet in chasse. Born woman ho. My back I want intention I made the mawa, referee the mawa, also bomber me, na me san chassis. Into I don't know, said the day say, Nanka somebody born him on back, I mean in because that's the excuse he's giving us.
Sure, yeah, that's what he's saying. You should video the crowd.
Oh, excuse of the man and to me, you know, I feel say how many Ghanaians and the new year. So, mo ba se mo try say, enti you play a print no, no. I was I'm absent minded and forgetting say you are still on the field of play.
Sure.
Won, enti no enra mo die, enra mo die, enra mo die. Enra mo die. Sena senior Fred kan no. The system didn't really work yesterday.
Wow.
The guys were actually on the field. But they were not on the field.
Wow.
They were not on the field.
It's not senior Fred can be say a defense need the cry. But I'm sure that times 2010 the likes of John Mensah, John Painter, John Boy, Vosani Wemono. Now defense, no, how do you see comparing to current stage, you know?
It's communication.
Wow.
It's communication.
Okay.
Who is going, who is covering up? Now I'm not communicating. And you see, the problem with our stars right now is, you see, and the truth is, Black Star Fefrekobo.
Yeah.
Oh, I am a call up no guys, no, any moment. That cohesion between John Mensah, John Pinto, Hytvgh, those crop of players, you know.
Harris Nafu.
I'm up for Nache. Minimum. Obi be club between nani abo bi sign. Odi maybe a obobo nafa. But these are players or no because obi what GFE or any agent inti. Obenya no quota so nya call representation nko obenya no quota inti no. Sure. Ni pushing ni panaba. Iti no. Why enim say we e boss ahwere me ya or pa kire say. There is not that cohesiveness among our stars. And it's not only with our defense department. It encompasses the whole team. Wow. Say Lai Kingston, Lai 7, Ekrabo won finfini ho. Onim say at this time as Amajan ebe create space say say aba no obebo na fa ho. We are talking about group cohesiveness. Anything into defense no. Wait me nka say me ko ha into ni bobo ne fa ha because omuni mamo. I don't blame the boys. I blame the management. Because management member say one be fremia. Me nyedeng. Unko. Sure. And because on manage me, because me any agent, and now I'm agent inti. Oh, person me nya good club, me boy Europe inti. Anything be as a player there, you need to come because a national assignment. You need to come and prove yourself. But guys, now my on countless occasions say they are in for the bills, they are in for the money. Wow. You know, whether or not, say I'm friending poor, obey me in management staff, akasa. Oh, yeah. Ama, obey to be bimpo. Nebe pushing ashawa, be pushing ashawa. You know, it's not only about our defense, it's about the whole team. The cohesiveness is not there.
All right, so Yanko Facebook commenter about Facebook, you know, comment, you know, I know Eddie Paye, Clement Albert say if our players are going to play like this, then let's dissolve the team and be like India. Hey, so. Now India na zombo. Na zombo. Now how can we dissolve the team?
Me hani many crap on car. Omolegi ne kwa koso.
Omolegi ne ekoso.
Omolegi ne ekoso.
Wow.
Omolegi ne ekoso.
Wow.
They are trying to build. Oma project say within 10 years time no. They also be in the football scene.
Oh, okay.
So they are on it.
Wow.
Almost I think last 2 years or something like that.
And I know some good top Ghanaian players are me no mabo. I mean that's some no mabo. I be mu kra akwa bo omolegi ne kra aba. Yeah, Kwame top town.
Wow.
Kwame I mean ne bobo oh top town Kwame. Oni amakobo na won say ubisa Kwame be catch us say India is building something bigger and greater.
Wow. Building. The same thing also Ghana.
Wow. It's Clement Albert saying out here and man that say India voice on bobo. And see we all cast in this over here to say India and India for no me catch us say bobo a koso ho pale in koso. Charles Boat akweli assemble. Was I suggest our first 11 for Comoros should be Richard Atta, goalkeeper, Yadom, right back, Amate, center back, Jiku, center back, Baba Rahman, left back, Baba Ibisu, center midfield, where's here, Abanga, okay, Pate, Pinto, Ichahaku, and Abi. Or play Kudus and Wakasu in place of Pate and Idrusu, only if they are fit.
Kudus, any Wakasu is injured. Kudus, yes. Kudus, Emra or Buki flies.
But some about.
I'm now come, but you see,
a
pan is saying how the limping dog echo race.
Hey,
Magiscano.
Limping dog, a pan is saying a limping dog Timiko race mount. You see, they are on the bench, but that doesn't dispute the fact their parents' fee. Whose money are we using? It's not the taxpayers' money. You see, there is no value for money. And then as I make yeah, in Kofobi are like, I'm too passionate about my submissions. But you see, collectively,
sure.
You and I have a say.
Yeah.
Because mine.
Yeah.
In the nation development, and you will be our opposition and was say or your money chance no kasa. You now have the right to build up our Black Star. Black Star gone with the days. Say the star of Africa. Obia point at the flags of Ghana.
Okay.
Gone with the days
African Brazil.
Yes, African Brazils. You refer to us. Gone with the days I need about 4 corners. Gutter to gutter. Munchendi and Wonchendi. We've left all these strategies now a shape a building your national team. How many times a GFA executive scra echo your friend is saying inter-colleges games echo scouting players
who be cry
because they don't think about that. They don't think about the raw materials that they can build up and build the national team really well. But at the end of the day, you know, sikana munim say bedina na eden enwuye. How can you go and say you have a department for scouting? Who a department for scouting? Now place I call scouting bano. They don't live up to the tax. Make guys or Penibi can say, or FNMO can say,
sure.
Yeah, in fact, play a beer or ball outside Europe. Our captain is playing in Qatar. Yeah, captain, no leadership by example. Sure. Our captain is playing in Qatar. Then it means that the day has no business in the Black Star camp, but or because Omar being say captainship no for only the Ayus.
Sure.
Ayu family omo pen e omo dia. Whether or not say they are performing, you know, they will still use the Ayu brothers.
Sure.
And it is dragging the team back. It is causing division. That division are created between the papa and the teammates some years back. I qualifying for World Cup. It is the same replica of what we are seeing in our current team now.
Oh.
Said the day Ghanaians say I was half fit. I try to tell us say
Banda obeja ama obintino. But and some go home yes also so but one thing is and yet the day ni photo there are some people who are support. I can't remember say are you Jordan omo playing na no kono omunya 1 or 2 be with say Harrison Afu say Jonathan Mensah asem omo kai say o papa ni hwan video no kra na we produce our by maybe identity Jordan bisa player bako me refi din say o papa ni hwan say papa ni dey you nti o any papa ni Abedi Pele na wo so papa ni hwan because you say Abedi Pele dey on kabia ekọ enim nti trimude no because game we pa na me share him so me fix John Boy on captain no Emma say Rene so say hifa
yeah stand Rene
John Boy is the captain
na
and Jonathan Mensah so
I'm afraid Jonathan Mensah no I didn't hear
me on the leg no I'm not winning
I'm not a captain
I'm not winning on the league
I'm winning league no I was saying captain
fantastic.
I'm friend.
The politics in the doors in our football world today.
So no, Jonathan Mensah last interview I shared no because someone friend Black Star boy he's focused on his club team.
Sure.
It's better that way. He should get focused on his club team. That would be better.
All right, so Charles Woodson, like I said, until the GFA stops, the Mumui. Hey, yo. So the Blaster, no. Like I said, until the GFA stops, the Blasters will never go back to its glory days. So shameful. I was senior friend. Young corner, young share. You can't say the midfield aspect. I heard defense no area. Young midfield on them. Then I thought Chima Kakra and the likes of Michael Essien Muntari and
those squad in there. We can't compare. No. Don't go there. Let's face the current fat over here.
Okay.
Hendra, Diakosu, Pate, Idrisu, any Daniel Kofichire.
Sure. That Kofichire guy.
I'm a boy. And I Kofichire a ball. 10. He was playing as a 10.
Sure.
And Idris Uni Pate ebo from here holding midfielders. I didn't know say Pate na hold or defensive and I say Idris na defensive. One, what went on with the midfield? They didn't have any player who will link the defense to the midfield and Kasa.
Sure.
Obakoko ball from defense to the midfield. Osha Me for call Chelsea. Me a Chelsea fan. Me for call Chelsea.
Pa.
Oh yeah. Team now. Jorginho had to me drop it back.
Yeah.
Where you saw
defender.
Or Beji Bo.
Or the call.
And one and a year side in Magana. Anka was saying Pate na also say Jumano. Now also on Uncle distributive boss. Because Okwasna he's good at that. Atiku he was good at that. Na Idrisu enye Kante ejumano mano. Na we Daniel Kofi Chire. Onumpo die.
That guy Endra me todi na me shop. Now we offering on Boshi, but he was there.
Onumpo die.
My God.
Onumpo die. As number 10. Oma Dede let me drop it to that stage because Bono obi o say Ojina no ball or supply ball ma Dede no oni nowhere to be found. O jisho na hu until o say Dede drop it back. Ono no say Dede he started as a number 10. Until Ebanisana he feel say he's still a number 10. What say it will be second half no more. Jordan enya Sambobi clear chance be oh flago I'm all cutting shot across no be any 18 boss because na Dede na Chire and play the duty until Dede ko bwana say on bono ma 10 ye until oye cut no there was nobody you see the midfield Nankasa yesterday it was a total mess up in the midfield. Pate was not in the party. Idrisu tried his best, but midfield no sustain nipa back.
All right, so Charles Both sounds on the comment behalf I was saying so Wakasu, Jonathan Mensah and Gurus are not fit and they are on bench. When we equally have good players who can play in their place, cheer. All right, so Jacob now so Kennedy or being Charles Both, senior friend. I'll salute you. Your submission on the midfield is spot on. There was no link between the defense and the midfield, and no link between the midfield and the attack as well. Mando, what do you think about the Charles Both air cannon? No connection. Maybe I am Bassa. We are about Stalis. We are about the pair. Now, where was the coach?
Sana Mekayano, every team and injured and in free. Why do you think, say, the German national team yet give you the German machine?
Sure.
Because among free want to sobo more when you go nebe. Thomas Tepate, I don't know, say, so you're real. Say, nothing is motivating him. I can't say. Because from first game to yesterday's game, me who Pate on the field of play.
Sure.
The Pate I know, I have not seen him in these two games. And I will still go back and say, there is no cohesion in the entire team.
Wow.
Send us in a Fred can say there is no cohesion, then you don't expect that there will be link up play. Defense airborne there. Midfielders airborne there. Strikers and them. Now, for once, let me be someone say Cherno or a striker or a midfielder. Because anything be a bob be finding its way into the opponent 16-yard box, you know. There is no Ghanaian share today.
No Ghanaian player.
I tell them people someone say and say no. Milo say or no striker now.
We are playing with no striker.
Wow.
I don't really get it. You know, there was no cohesiveness in the entire team. It wasn't only about a particular department. Defense, nothing. And me, I feel say the Gabonese team, you know, respected Ghana a lot yesterday.
How?
They respected us so much, say they had a game plan and it worked for them.
Wow.
we were coming into this game to share the point, and they got it. Share, say koye any other national team, koye Nigeria, koye Cameroon, and can then go see and be twin. And yeah, at the papa mayen.
Wow.
Because so system no is not working for itself. Now open a system here, Juma. Punish you. The Gabonese team respected Ghana national team a lot. On my first game, Omunikumo was boy, you know. So Omu used to that same pace. And I'm dear boy a game and ra. Me and Meninka, and commit my share best at 3. And Omo Ankasano, yesterday they didn't even really take up their chances. Omu take up on chances, and cannot a team like a Lusu game.
Wow.
Into link up play 0. Communication 0. And tactically, we were not disciplined on the field of play. Obi enim di obo. O share Boachi Yadom and a Jordan Omuwea. There was no communication. A time came they were even arguing. Tama omu end the first half no. Na akasakasa kra ya So there was no cohesion in the team. It wasn't only about the midfield. It was the entire team. And a Milo Babejina ni boxing. Na minim say onu say to ticket man so onko hwebo ni bia. He was so clueless yesterday.
Yeah, I don't really know.
So oko hwebo ni bia I can't say.
You also suspect that. No sure.
Ojinani ena ni sagu nachi.
Say brofo ni nyejuma o. Brofo no how can he communicate?
Pep Guardiola wouldn't only scream at his players, obey use sign language. Sign language.
Wow.
And
football is not about language.
Football itself is about how you communicate with signs.
It's not about language.
Anka sana kind anka Saul.
Yeah.
Obia anka English and fan though we have Spanish players in Chelsea's team. But because of science, he speeded up. And gradually, he is cementing a place in the Chelsea team.
Sure.
It's all about communication. So, won't take Kasana, just use sign languages. I could use Kwarase as a typical example.
Sure.
But to me, a sign language, any difference, you know. Now, I'm not constructing line here. He could scream at his players. Though, after not joining team in the flow. But because of our kind of creating, you know, you need to train. Now I say Black Star they all kind of cry near to our training. They be a countryman so go eboja yes on ye. But no plan how can. It's hard time we'll build our national team again. Say you will pray for the team. And no I say Medjani was in the
Oh, guarantee.
Medjani was in the Medjani see not meant to me and
Sick of blasters.
In fact, I don't know what to say again.
All right, so Clement Almesi, please let's not compare our former players to our current players. The incompetence played yesterday. The incompetent play yesterday was too much. Oh, yeah, so all right, so I can't less than 10 minutes now wrap it up. Now, yes, sorry, so now me come say Hytvgh York FM and I was so good so UTN York Sports with some share the 34 actually be senior Fred any man do and I wa high and check come yan share enim ho no near fancy yan share enim ho no senior Fred your striking force no how do you see it your strikers too share every day you or striking
strikers striking force strikers home bobo no be there because I didn't see any, apart from the goal, I didn't see any threat. So I didn't know, say, if the strikers, we had strikers on the field of play.
Did we even play strikers yesterday?
If we had strikers on the field of play. Because if you are supposed to have a target man up here there,
okay,
at least 1 or 2 threats, shots on target be a baby.
Wow.
But we didn't see anything of that sort. And I didn't think that we had any free kick around their 18-yard box and pool.
I think
second half. And Jordan boy. The whole 90 minutes. there was no threat in the game, so I didn't think say we play with attackers.
Corner cry in your corner.
Oh, one or two.
Because first half we had shot on target. Then I bought one.
And then the share go American. And then the share go no. Because we had no attackers.
All right, so
with the attacking department there, I don't want to go there.
Sorry, so Mando, your last word. Nah, sorry, so.
Okay, answer na me last words everybody. Me pese me ma shout out kakra. Emma adofo bi mo.
Oh, all right.
Okay, into medical I shall say with the Church of Pentecost.
Okay.
A man from district youth ministry for ni na. My district pastor Godfred Kojo Okwan.
Hey, we feel district pastor di.
Me am me former one. Former pastor Godfred.
All right.
Kojo Okwan. And ye mama Esther. Nimba ni mu nyina chede oye ogidi squad ni nyina na eno so no mesa my shout out to me I'm Crawford me university for omo boa me my last year Gaps Pro Award Sports Personality of the Year.
Oh, okay.
Omo boa me pa ma mitimi nya sa where no me say Nyankopon onhira omo pa me manager New Love. Okay. Sports manager New Love Nyankopon onhira no sa so na meda me mama ne papa say Elder Charles Champion Boateng and a Dickness Selena Abajua champion. Me and my brother Charles Boots and more fire. We're poets. I'm so proud of him.
Okay.
And he last born. In fact, Anan Ashalaja.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, me than and my last words, and say, I feel say you have a role to play in building our national team. Now, in the build-up process, I was seeing penny for a man who created idiomokai. Say, ye per se Black Stars are fan into my pa every be more. I was seeing the need a seno, a demand. Old players be brave, a waha, that's what tease. Na uncle was say, ministry need be more ma. Yanye amom, a besine. Omo de amemem fem ene wo mu omo me wuko omo mo te ase no o say ministry no ehwe na omo ye bibi e de bo om na we should go back and bring up our juvenile football, our coastal football yes anko fa biem ye inter colleges GFA and start and draw budget for inter colleges football games no na afen so no yes, say sport as a whole. It's not only about football, but your boxing, badminton, table tennis. Some disciplines are made aside football. You marvel, but you come and say so one baller. What other sports now? A nation like Ghana, ain't me representing a basketball team in Africa. It's very symbolic. Your athlete na swap it to other countries and naturalize a mom. That shouldn't be so. Into a stray and penny for GFA no draw budget across every sporting activity. No more money and fire to my pa in free 2 years in a day. Mr. 2 years in Iswa. 2 years in Iswa.
2 years in Iswa.
Yeah, target be 4 to 6 years. Near build a team ni. All right,
Nyami Suchira Mando. Senior friend. Last word na. Sorry, so you go pay.
Answer na me last word. Me try say me some shout outs.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to who are here host Semisha. For this brilliant opportunity.
Yeah, you so.
And shout out to a Minia Jefferson and school mama. Or share. Also on person comment because comment I be fire. Shout out to Unknown, shout out to the top town boys, top professionals, West Hamilton Bobo back to each and every day. Shout out to my team, all top town red team. Red team.
Yeah, red team, or black and red.
Shout out to Red Team. I'm your coach. Hey, Mr. Man retire on football.
Boss as a coach.
And Roberto Carlos.
Shout outs to the Red Team. Shout outs to AMA guys. Some group here, AMA guys. Okay. Shout outs to everybody. Shout out to the Church of Pentecost, Kingstown Assembly, the youth ministry.
Kingstown Free.
And shout out to my director Baku, Mr. Miracle, CEO of Hytvgh. Hytvgh, we call Instagram. Entertainment event house. And shout outs to my mom, and shout outs to the she behind me on the Mbudi. And I'm final words to the Black Star and to the GFE as a whole. This is the time we see say there is no love for from the players to the team. So to do that, we should go back to the juvenile state, the grassroots, and build the love from there. I said,
we produce our body 3
you are helping if you are helping the poor. Oh, Ufa akodana otitino na onyia. The love that child has for you is undisputed. What did I say? So Ufa, you go back to the juvenile side. This coastal football, you go scouting out players. Inter-colleges, you go scouting out players. University games, you go scouting out players. And we nurture them. That money, you the more players necessary. You nurture these players, build them up. That's where the love for the game starts from. You just Skedino too much.
Wow. All right, so thank you, Senior Fred. And me patch on from social media handles and to Jamando na your viewers pan no follow. Patch on social media handles no fani nyina to Jamaica adofo any for and follow kama.
Okay, Oba my Twitter handle it didn't one here. Hytvgh. Hytvgh.
Patch spelling. Producer.
Hytvgh. Or the early 90s Serbian player or a striker.
Okay.
Hytvgh. Minya said in the man I'm water the Polytechnic. Na me captain and na Mr. Striker my hall. In my mensa hall. Yeah. Into a KPOTVICIS. Hytvgh. Okay. Over my Facebook as well. I'm used to Lawrence Alexander, Anthony Champon. Okay. Yeah, Facebook name. Instagram in Shedda India Grosser. Yeah, because me.
You follow to the normal
I wanna acquire more of entertainment, no
showbiz.
Yes, but Twitter no any Facebook no. Twitter no more. Need me more of my sports stuffs network. Internet, my social media handles.
All right, Senior Fred, Papa, German.
Twitter hand Fred Skelle. Fred Skelle, one word, a boom. And Uber we Instagram so the same Fred Skelle. Okay. But Uber Facebook Fredrich.
Not me pen with Facebook. Because what me share. Me it be conference that me share. Me won't know.
Frederick. The German way of calling Frederick.
Always we are Serbia, we are German.
I'm noted for my Italian background. Into me then the become Alexandro.
Frederick. PHRYDRYCH.
All right. Okay. Playing for me that was and the game can see to the Man City, the Chelsea. Exactly.
25 minutes. Your lineup no about
Man City Chelsea. Pacho, last week. What are your predictions for the game?
Lukaku to score. Lukaku to score 1-0 against City. Simple.
So 1 goal. Lukaku to score.
Lukaku to score.
Also, why never share? Staring
game in more dear. My first half prediction is 0-0. But before the game ends, the second half, not Chelsea are taking the day. Mean to me, must strike again because in the history of Chelsea and EPL currently, Chelsea are the only team or walk more scorers in current Premiership this year because Obia aka keeper or better than na Ayewi. And Chelsea carried the day.
Wow.
Blues forever.
Oh, all right. So the blues forever.
Blue is the color. Blue is the color.
All right. So me sorry. So now one thing I'm saying here for me is say, Nyamiya Duma and matches bebre ewo honum ba African Cup of Nations and Sudan and Nigeria the Besia kind. Mufiwa Guinea-Bissau so Egypt 7 p.m. Musu the Besia kind Nigeria match now 4 p.m. Musu the Besia kind now you feel near Ghana Premier League and at 3 o'clock p.m. Brekum Chelsea ni Asante Kotoko and Legon City Snoop Bechem United the same 3 p.m. Almost any Besia kind kama na me ka was say producer me show no Benedict and producer and Clement and producer show no ma me almost also boam wo MC ra honum MC Aaron so also boam me kama share stories no ma me na miaka sam executive producer mama Hannah York and I York my executive producer, me MD, me MD Bako Pair, management director, Mr. Emmanuel Ankra, or the moral support. Anything me here, Mamutai, Tinyankupon, Insha. Yami Aduma Monday, with the sports state based around the world. No. Ebro sponsors boa me ana boafo boa me mama di Jumedi Ebro York Sports Han York Estate so pensa se papa pa dia Han York Estate sasen watiti say who ne bo for bema ni bema wato asase sidan enye bema ni de onum kwaya no atam de atuana no abon to there be bema ni de watiska to asase sidan ye bema ni obi oti obi fia na ejojo no to ye bema na oti obi fia ni die mu Han York Estate outside in the boy F4. Your Calabula Junction, when you buy a filling station, was Star Whale, 2 in your York Estate at Bronson Kakabis, or your Honum come and Adams Boutique, Brunyai, or the entire Eba, still near and in the Vast day to Eba, when I don't for sending me, I'm still singing and searching, auntie. Okay, yeah, to also. All right, so still singing and searching. I'm a kind of go maybe anti-us here. And if you're a lady and you're interested, I'm person is sponsor. Record mom recording in Yamisham. Person is sponsor our brand and our new year remy. Vast day ever. Bet me I'll link me up from 0243322288. Will link me up. My sponsor where your bar, my sponsor because I'm single and searching. Near Quadus Boutique, near Pentare, come on, near the Vast day, open Jesse, so come to send me the Adams Boutique. If you're much like crying, or more Kaswa, it's Adams Boutique. No. Now, me cut to say, Yamia Monday, yeah, the sports is around the world. Bro, dear friend, I'm just so, some mention that report action. You ever say, same time, Monday, background. Bye bye.